Hi guys, I'm Sonal. I'm a fashion content creator, and this video is about how I began my journey 3 years back, the minor details of how I started getting followers, collaborations, how I even got a job as a social media manager and was handling social media for a jewelry brand. So, what are we waiting for? Let's begin. The first question is, why did I want to become a content creator? So, I was doing BTech, and after that, I was working in a technical firm for 6 months, and I wasn't really enjoying it, and I knew that I would quit, and this is not what I really want to do. I was really interested in fashion. I thought, why not I start my own fashion blog? And let's just see where it goes. How did I start? Firstly, I created a new Instagram account, made a website by my name sonalrana.com where I could write blogs. I picked up some attires that I thought I could style best, and I hired a photographer and I had a photo shoot in Lodi Garden, that is in Delhi. I really enjoyed being in front of the camera and posing for it, and having something of my own, starting something of my own was a really amazing feeling. What were the challenges that I faced? When I started, little did I know that it was so much more than just getting pictures clicked. I was researching all about it, and when I really got into it from the work point of view, I understood that there was so much competition already. I was definitely intimidated by all of that, but giving up was not an option. So I continued with whatever little resources I had and kept on learning about how the algorithm works, what kind of content I should be posting, how to use hashtags, what works, what doesn't work, all of those things through YouTube videos and practically applying it. Slowly, I started getting noticed. I remember my first collab was an event invitation. I was invited to this diamond jewelry exhibition in Delhi, and I was very nervous at first, but also very excited. I thought that how would I do it, and would I have to pretend like to be an influencer, journey of which I have just begun. But it actually went well. I then had quite a few more shoots about once in a month, and I feel I was so naive at that point of time. First year went into experimenting, learning, and hoping that something strikes up. And I'm really glad and grateful to have collaborated with a lot of brands even in my first year itself. I wouldn't lie, but yes, I was made to feel that this isn't a career option, and was often asked what am I going to do next and what am I planning. But at that point, I was only focused on what I had in hand and what I actually enjoyed doing. What changed in the second year? So somewhere the pressure of other people's opinion was getting to me, and I just got to think that maybe I can handle all of this with a job, and that would be more secure, and maybe that would be a good way to do it, and I could utilize the free time that I had. So I started applying everywhere where I thought that my experience of 1 year of creating content and brand interactions and all of this could be useful. In January 2019, I had 2 interviews, one of which was on a phone call, and the second was in Noida. Both were on the same day, and I actually got offered a job from both the companies. I decided to take the job as a social media manager in Mumbai because, one, I wanted to live an independent life for a while, and 2, I was also interested in acting. So I thought going to Mumbai was a really nice decision and I could act upon it. So I went to Mumbai. When I shifted to Mumbai, Instagram influencer part definitely took a backseat because now I had so much on my plate and I did not know how to prioritize, and there was just so much going on all the fronts. There I also worked for a freelance client, which was a diamond jewelry brand, I handle the social media for them. Now the question is the motivation to do it all. Cut to the third year, which is the current year. I shifted back to Noida because of the pandemic, and I decided to focus on the content creation fully this time. Honestly, all this time that I've had to myself through the pandemic has shown me that there's so much potential here. I've discovered new ways of content creation, and I know better now, definitely. And I know for sure that this is where I want to go. The brands are also back to business, and there's so much opportunity out there to be grabbed. So what should all of this be about? So it's basically about creating a community, creating a connection with the people who follow you, be it through Instagram stories, and telling them about your day, about connecting through them so that they can take away something from your experiences, and to just be real. So what works on the platform? Instagram now is more of a video-based content than just static pictures now. Obviously, the balance between the both should be maintained. Ever since Reels have come into the picture, it has become more of a dynamic platform. I feel that the content piece that has a conversational tone works better than just a montage video or flaunt video, because people crave connection, and when you have that connection going on, people tend to follow your content more and look out for it. I've also learned to script and give time to a particular piece of content than just spontaneously shooting. I feel scripting really helps, but that's just my theory. I'm sure there are people who do spontaneous things, and that just works quite amazingly. Trying new stuff. Honestly, I'm still learning, and I'm learning every day. I have about 13k followers. My Instagram handle is I am Sonal Rana, and I often get brand collabs. But yes, I have learned to strive to make content that can either inspire someone or entertain them. I've understood that you cannot continue doing mediocre stuff to get good results, because there's so much that has already been done on the platform. So this was all it, and I'm completing 3 years in November. My Instagram handle is I am Sonal Rana. You can follow me there if you like. And if you have any more questions, drop them in the comments below, and I will definitely take it up. If you have any more suggestions also, you can definitely reach out to me and let's chat.